community as we are ready to get it. We're underway. 50 laps here for the UMP Modifieds as the top three is going to race for $100 a win tonight for our sponsors. 50's going to go to second and third's going to go to for $25 as Dale is one of our biggest supporters here, and Max Reese, thank you for coming out and putting up more money for us to race for tonight. 3 out of 50 for the UMP Modifieds once again here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. As we continue on here this afternoon, Luke Williams going to be your race leader. You got Caden Lemieux going to be in that 3. That's a right rear. As Caden Lemieux just sent one into turn 1 and 2, and he's going to lose a ton of positions. As Luke Williams, we have our first yellow flag in the back of the field. Oh, we got Chris Swanson with the big old cut down and Darren Shores getting together for our first yellow flag. Let's take a look. Darren Shores to the bottom, and he's going to wash up, get into the 171 of Chris Swanson and spin himself out. Yellow flag's going to go to the 0 of Darren Shores. Yeah, it was one heck of a right rear for sure. All right, guys, double file these cars up this time around, please. Double file these cars up this time around. All cars, double file these cars up now for me, please. We'll go double file 1 to green this time around, gentlemen. Shores and Swanson made a little bit of contact off of turn number 2 for our first yellow flag. So as we are ready to rock here this afternoon for the UMP Modifieds, sponsored by Max Reese and Dale, we're underway. As we get a good start in the back. I hope we don't. We got Craig Cobb around. Looks like Craig Cobb was around in the 228 down the front stretch. Not exactly sure what happened. But he pulls it in, gets off the speedway, and we go back to racing. Okay. 6 out of 50 here for the UMP Modifieds. Look at Logan Brass joins us. Logan Brass has not been to an SLR show in a very long time. As Logan Brass, that number 89 machine, gets racing with Cameron Keller in the 22C. As Let's Go 97 says Max Reese. That's T-Clem, who's won the last 2 here at the SLR shows. We're here at the Limaland Motorsports Park as Caden Lemieux is going to be in that number 3 machine. Is he going to get a good run to the outside? Is it a 3 or a 5? That's kind of hard to see. It looks like a number 3 machine as Caden Lemieux will be up on the outside of the speedway, or Lamu as I want to say, as he's going to go up to the outside as it's all going to be the number 3 machine. That's Caden Lemieux to the top shelf. Luke Williams back to the inside as he's going to get in the door. T-Clem in the number 97 right there as well, as we got 10 out of 50, and T-Clem's going to hit the old right rear quarter panel, and it looks like that might have broke the left front of T-Clem. Yep, there he goes. T-Clem gonna go right into the wall. We're gonna have our second yellow flag. Oh man, T-Clem caught that bit of a right rear quarter panel as he was working behind the 75. You can see it right here. As you see the 75 starts to come up just there a little bit, right rear quarter panel is there. Check this out. Right here, it's going to catch right there, and you can see it breaks that left front wheel. That contact broke T-Clem's left front wheel. Next turn later, that's all she wrote. As the 97 to T-Clem's in the hot pits, and go ahead and double file them up, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be 1 to green. T-Clem caught the left rear quarter panel of the 75, and it broke his left front. T-Clem has left this race. That's unfortunate for him as our second yellow flag waves here tonight. As we are ready to rock once again, we're back underway here with the SLR show. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate ya. As these UMP Modifieds get a little racy, Luke Williams, there's going to be the number 22 of Keller, as Lamou's going to get a run to the outside, 3 wide, going into turn 1 and 2. Four wide. Caden Lamou's going to be on the outside shelf one more time. As you got the number 75, that's going to be Luke Williams, your new race leader. Lamou's going to try to get a run to the inside. As Lamou's going to go door to door with the 75 of Williams. As Williams comes out of that, he's going to make his way right through the middle of turn 3 and 4. As we get a 14 out of 50, as Luke Williams will be your leader. As Luke Williams and company is going to be your leader this time as we roll through the middle of 3 and 4. Jarhead, they're racing for $100 to win. Big shout out to our sponsors as we got a couple of guys beating and banging in the back of the field. As Chris Swanson on 171 and company, Darren Shores, everybody's looking really good through the middle of turn 3 and 4 and turn 1 and 2. Our sponsors of the evening here that gave me about $150 to give away here tonight. Dale from TikTok and our awesome friend Max Rees out there in the chat here this afternoon. Thank you for the awesome donations that have paid these guys off here for the show here tonight. As the UMP Modifieds continue to race around the speedway, we had 2 yellow flags here this afternoon. $100 a win, $50 for second, and $25 for third here tonight as the UMP Modifieds with extra horsepower. They weigh 2,400 pounds. We got 21 out of 50 here at the SLR show. As we're here at the Limaland Motorsports Park here this afternoon, as it looks like it's going to get single file, no the tail, as the 75 of Luke Williams will be your race leader. As it's going to be that number 3 machine, it's going to be Caden Lamou. After that, it's going to be the old number 22C of Cameron C. Keller. As it's going to be the number 76 rider, James Gray. You'll have the number 89 of Logan Brass. That's going to be the battle for the 5th spot. As the outside shelf is starting to get in here this afternoon, there's the number 29. That's going to be old Andrew Stivers. As Stivers going to make his way through the middle of 3 and 4. 3 wide, 3 wide, 3 wide, 3 wide. And holy cow, Chris Swanson left the lane. As Stivers able to work through the middle of the corners, and he moved himself into that 6th spot here for these UMP Modifieds as we see cross flags gonna be this time by. Halfway to go for the UMP Modifieds. $100 to win tonight, 50 for second, and third's gonna get 25. Courtesy of Max Rees and Dale from our awesome TikTok supporters. As the old number 75 of Luke Williams continues to roll to the top shelf, you will have the old number 3 machine of Caden Lemieux. He's going to be in the 2nd spot, or Lemieux. You'll have the number 22C of Cameron C. Keller for 3rd. Here comes James Gray, and number 76 going to be the top 4. What's up, Mason? Good to see ya. Man, I'll tell you what, this race is for the money, and they are still just racing as clean as it could ever be. 23 to go here tonight as Cameron C. Keller's going to take a look to the inside of Caden Lemieux as it's going to be to the outside. You'll have the number 22C of Keller going to be right all over the back bumper of Caden Lemieux as Lemieux's going to be up to the outside. Here comes Keller to the inside. Caution flag on the speedway. As Chris Swanson, once again, in that 171 machine is going to get caught up with that cut down line. As the old number 29, I think Andrew might have driven up into the door. Here we go. Let's take a look. Nah, Andrew's going to come up there in the 29. He's going to give him a nice little bit of a door tap. Chris Swanson going to keep the wheels moving. The 29 is going to spin out, and we're going to keep it the way it is. 29 came up into the 171 of Chris Swanson there off the corner of turn number 2. As you guys are 3 wide, we'll double file these cars up. We'll re-rack them, restack them right now, guys. Double file going to be 1 to green. Jacob Owens, we are double file going to be 1 to green. So Lemieux is going to be joining us here. That number 3 on the outside is Luke Williams, still going to be your race leader. Our 3rd yellow flag here tonight. As the old 22C of Cameron Keller, James Gray to the outside. It was the 89 of Logan Brass. Chris Swanson's been a pinball as the UMP Modifieds are back underway here at Limaland. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, no, Chris Swanson. His luck is run out. We got to pile up down the backstretch. luck has ran out, man. He has been the pinball of the deal, and now we got to pile up down the backstretch. I think he had a little bit of help. Yeah. I think he got a little bit of help. Let me see what this 70 car here did. I wonder if Jason Schilling caught the right rear quarter panel and made this happen. Let's find out. Swanson's internet there might have been a problem, as the 0's got a right rear, the 70, there it is. And that's what caused it. So you're going to see right here, I got a delay, don't worry. So the 70's up here to the outside, and the 0's going to lose it, and he's going to wash up right here. The 0's going to wash up into Jason Schilling and makes that contact right there. And then it's going to send the 0 rod up into Chris Swanson. And that's going to be Darren Shore's second EOL. Darren Shore's night is over with. And we're going to retry and restack that again. That's Darren Shore's second cause of yellow. He slid up, got the 70 machine, and after he got the 70 machine, he ran over Chris Swanson. That's his second EOL penalty of the evening. His day is over with. All right, gentlemen, you guys had an extended yellow flag. I'm sorry I had to get that one correct. Go ahead and double file these cars up. We will go 1 to green. That is our third yellow flag here tonight. We'll double file them up 1 to green this time by. All cars, double file them up 1 to green this time by. So, Luke Williams, the number 75, is going to do another restart here tonight. That's our third yellow flag of the evening. As the old 75 machine of Luke Williams with Cade and Lemieux is going to be on that number 3 machine on the outside. It's going to be Cameron Keller, the 76 of Logan, James Gray. Oh my goodness, no! What a save through the field as the 3 and the 75 got together, and that's going to put Logan Brass on the 89 with a slide job in the middle of 3 and 4 with 18 to go. Luke Williams with a slider of his own as these tires got a chance to seal off a little bit, just like Max said earlier. As we had 3 yellows here tonight, and you got a battle for the lead, and there's going to be the 75 of Luke Williams, and Logan Branch just caught a door. 18 to go here tonight as we have 3 yellow flags this afternoon. Luke Williams with a big slider right across the nose of Cameron Keller as we got 17 to go here tonight. Cameron Keller going to be your new leader, 3 wide, coming off of turn number 2 here for the UMP Modifieds. As the 75 of Luke Williams on the inside of Cameron Keller, door to door through the middle of 3 and 4. We got 16 more to go. Adds Keller to the inside in the 22. He's going to throw the slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. That's going to be Luke Williams in the 75 to the outside to go door to door down to the front stretch. As we got 15 more to go here this afternoon. As these UMP Modifieds race out of the back stretch, the 75 of Luke Williams will be your race leader. Number 22 of Cameron Keller right there behind him. We got him stacking up in the back of the field. Caution flag. 29 of Andrew Stivers gets involved in a crash in turn. Oh, where was he going? James Gray is going to get into the car in front of him. 29's got nowhere to go, and he's going to go around. I think that's James Gray. Nope, that's Nick Miller. Nick Miller got into somebody, and Andrew Stiver just had absolutely nowhere to go. Oh, man. That is what I call a wham-bam yellow flag, boys. We'll go ahead and double file them up. We'll go 1 to green. Double file going to go 1 to green this time by. Here for the UMP Modifieds, here for the Limaland Motorsports Park. We'll go double file 1 to green. So I'm going to call that a wham-bam caution. Nick Miller got into the car in front of him and left Andrew really nowhere to go. Double file 1 to green, gentlemen. Double file 1 to green this time by, guys. Pace truck's right in front of you, boys. Pace truck's in front of you. Pace truck's in turns 1 and 2. Now I had to delay it. Pace truck lights are still on, boys. How you gonna go when the pace truck's still in front of you? Alrighty, double file, won the green this time. Man, they were ready, weren't they? As we're going to get ready to go here as a 75, Luke Williams still going to be the race leader with Cameron Keller to the outside. We got about 14 to go. We'll see if we can finish this one out. As the old 75 of Luke Williams is going to take off in the middle of 3 and 4. Out a little early. He gets to the line, and we are back underway. Williams left a little early. Here comes Logan Brass running 89. Catches Cameron Keller in the 22. Keller's going to throw it. He throws a big slider in the middle of 3 and 4. And Luke Williams back to the inside. 13 to go, and Cameron Keller's all crossed up in that number 22 machine. And you have this black machine that's going to be old Mr. Nick Miller. As Miller's rolling to the bottom side of the speedway as we got 12 to go. Nick Miller has found the bottom shelf in that blacked out rod, but he's got to be careful of the infield tractor tires. He'll break that left front. It'll be all over for Nick Miller as we're 3 wide here at Limaland. As Logan Brass in the 89, you got the old Caden Lemieux who's going to be in Lemieux in that number 3 machine. Going to try to work through the middle of 3 and 4. Logan Brass right there, 4 wide, coming off of turn number 4. As we got 10 more to go this time by. 10 more to go here for the UMP Modifieds as Caden Lemieux to the outside of Logan Brass and number 89 to the inside. Nick Miller in that all black rod. We're 3 wide once again down to the back stretch as Caden's going to bounce a car off the wall. That's going to make it easy for the 89 of Logan Brass. 9 to go here for the UMPs. Caution flag on the speedway as Jacob Owens and James Gray get together. I seen it right in front of my eyes. As James Gray is going to go ahead and leave. As you got the 21 here. He's going to wash up. He's going to wash up. He's going to wash up. And then looks like, I don't know if he caught him or they met right in the middle. It's kind of close. Yeah, Gray starts to come down. Yep, there it is. All right, cool. Cool deal. Calling out racing with James Gray. He crossed the nose there of Jacob Owens. He kind of like met right there in the middle, but he started to make that big cut down. We're double file. Going to be 1 to green next time by, boys. Well, it wasn't going to be a good money race as yeah, I bet so too. And we kind of lost a couple of drivers. We have 1 2 EOL penalty of Darren Shores. But other than that, we're getting ready to finish this money race off. Top 3 is going to get paid, and we have 6 cars left to go. Sponsors are by Max out there and our favorite Dale out of the TikTok areas. We're going to try to finish this out now. We got about 7 to go here this afternoon. 7 to go here for the UMP Modifieds, and the top 3 are going to get paid as Cameron Keller, Luke Williams, as Williams going to block the slider line, as Nick Miller's going to be in that all black down machine on the outside shelf. We got 6 to go for the UMP Modifieds here tonight. As Logan Brass, we got a little racing with Cameron Keller, gave him a little bit of a door. Give me a high 5 in the air this time by. Max Reeves out there with one of our sponsors for $75 a night. You also have Dale with our $75 here tonight as well. We got 4 to go for the UMP Modifieds. Somebody's walking away $100 richer here tonight. Who's it gonna be? Logan Brass on the inside. The 75 of Luke Williams through the middle of 3 and 4. You've got Nick Miller getting alongside the 22 of Cameron Keller. 3 to go. As Logan Brass continues to work right there behind Luke Williams. Brass up 3 spots from his starting position. Cue up the choir. We got 2 to go. Cameron Keller's getting racing with 3rd with Nick Miller. As Miller's going to get crossed up. Oh no, we got a caution. We got a caution flying on the speedway. Oh crap, white flag. White flag going to be in the air as the 3 got crossed up. Checkered flag will wave. It goes to Luke Williams will be your winner. Cameron C. Keller and Logan Brass, your top